Yeah, I deal with DJs gang. Don't know say your boy Draco and in another video dog, me I gonna me I react to 10 cute animal with deadly, you feel me? Cause bro, me live in Florida, you feel me? And you know how Florida stay, yo. Florida got one bag of wild big bag of shit running around, so without further ado, dog, I'm getting it.
They say you should never judge a book by its cover, and the same rings true for animals. Some of the scariest looking spiders.
Before I start this video, what do you mean they work? Isn't it? They work, dog, and boom boom spot a bobcat. If you don't know bobcat mean, me I put a bobcat like somewhere, you know? But yeah, spot a bobcat, dog, and then same time we work again, you see it? The dog say, yo Draco, you don't spot a bobcat, isn't it? But when you even know it's a bobcat, dog, it's a damn black panther, brother. Should even know, say, who could have live flash in front of this, I wouldn't even know. So let's get into it.
Cutest creatures you just love to pet could pretty much kill you if they wanted to. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Forever Green. Before you let any of today's fuzzballs win over your heart, check out our list of the 10 most adorable animals that are actually deadly. Oh, and if you thought birds were beautiful, stick until for number 2, and you'll be shocked about their murder potential. Let's get started.
Oh.
Number 10, Leopard Seals. Don't let these sea puppies fool you, as staring into those innocent sparkly eyes may be one of the last things you do. Leopard seals actually rank alongside killer whales as Antarctica's top predator. They may look tubby and useless on land, but underwater, they can reach speeds of up to 25.
Yo, man, been never like them weird creature shit. You feel me? Like, what they call them? Seal or whatever, sea lion. Me not like them, brother. Them ugly, dog. To me, them ugly, brother, and them weird. So I never grew on them. And them out of that weird flapping, no, brother.
Miles, using their powerful 4 flippers. Named after their spotted coats and fearsome jaws, leopard seals can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh up to 1,000 pounds. But size and teeth don't necessarily mean danger. What you should be worried about is that these animals are notoriously aggressive, and if you get too close, you may risk paying the ultimate price, as British marine biologist Kirsty Brown did in 2003. She was snorkeling near a research station on the Antarctic Peninsula when a seal reportedly dragged her underwater and caused her to drown, making Kirsty the first human fatality caused by a leopard seal. Think that sounds nuts? Wait until you hear about the murderous swan at number 2.
Swan, dog.
Number 9, cats. Don't worry, we're not suggesting that your cat is going to...
Same thing I talk about cats, brother. Yo, cat, them a demon, dog. Me not like cat from longer time, brother. Especially black one, them.
kill you in your sleep, but they sure will kill everything in your backyard. An extensive report written in the journal Nature found that cats are responsible for an average of 2.4 billion bird deaths and a whopping 12.3 billion mammalian deaths a year in the United States alone. Okay, so you're not that scared, considering it's mostly mice, rats, and birds. Your kitty has it out for you. But let's put it this way.
Yo, you tell me say a cat. Hold on, the box is drop. Oh. But yeah, you tell me say a cat, brother. Dog, a cat can do all that, bro.
If those numbers were human lives, domestic cats would eliminate the human race twice over every year. So, if any native mammals like the mouse or the chipmunk go extinct, we'll know who to blame. Real quick, before we move on to our next murderous fuzzball, we have a quick challenge for you. Here's the deal. Leave us a like, smash that subscribe button, and turn notifications in less than 5 seconds, and you'll win 10 years of incredible luck. Ready?
Whoa.
Go.
Yo, that's smart, now, dog. Hey, dog, say, smash the like button, subscribe, cut the bell on, and you get 10 years with a good luck. No kidding. Yo.
Hey mom, can I get the PS5?
As again.
Yes, you can get a PS5.
Yes,
OMG
Number 8. Pufferfish. The pufferfish may have made a cute cameo in Finding Nemo, but don't be fooled. Pufferfish are one of the most
You know what Jamaican call it sour fish? I don't talk about, you see me? Pufferfish.
poisonous creatures on the planet. When they feel threatened, they inflate their bodies to protect themselves, making them look all puffy and cute. But that's exactly when you'd want to back off. When a pufferfish inflates itself, it releases so much of the poison tetrodotoxin, it can kill up to 30 humans. Japan actually eats 10,000 tons of these inflatable...
Bro, that me can't about the Japanese them, brother. Man, I love one, you know, dog. Now get me wrong, I love one, I love the Asian them, dog, cause don't know me a car person, and you don't know my favorite car come from Japan. So, but brother, I never calm down by eating everything, dog, like, everything breeding up in them, dog.
Animals each year. But even in death, pufferfish are 1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide, to be exact. So naturally, chefs must undergo rigorous training, then take an in-depth exam to be legally allowed to prepare the poisonous delicacy.
Like, why you gonna eat something with poisonous, brother? Tell me now, why? What poisonous if you eat? Man.
Number 7. Pandas. No matter how many adorable videos you've seen of pandas, they're not all cute and cuddly. These bamboo-eating fuzzballs have strong grips and can deliver powerful bites that are strong enough to harm a human leg. In 2015, a wild panda had wandered into Liziba village in the Gansu province in China, and officials tried to capture the animal and release it back into the wild. They chased the panda to a man's farm, where the bear sunk its teeth into the farmer's leg. He had to endure operations and got very close to having his leg amputated. The farmer received $71,000 from the village council and...
Hold on. Say that to me, say. Me get bite by a panda, me get 71 grand from the government. Think about that, brother.
Learned an even greater lesson.
Great. Yo, imagine no. Just risk your foot, dog. Risk your foot. You're not for dead, no. Your foot not forget amputated, no, dog. Risk your foot, get a bite, 71 grand. Yo, that way better than a stimulus check, dog, if you ask me.
Which is that pandas are not to be messed with, no matter how cute they are.
Panda, whoa. Panda.
Number 6. Raccoons. If you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, you'll know better than to mess with an angry raccoon. But not for the reasons you saw in the movie. Adorably nicknamed trash pandas, raccoons should actually be taken a lot more seriously. Although they'll usually avoid confrontation, they will bite and scratch if they feel threatened.
Me not like raccoon, me not mess with raccoon. Raccoon they what they so me I turn back, brother, cause rabies, a serious sitting, brother. Serious sitting. Hey, don't run with a raccoon, dog.
Sure, raccoon bites are not that harmful, but what most people don't know is that these creatures are one of the most common carriers of rabies. If infected, you'll experience everything from fever to vomiting to hallucinations. And once clinical symptoms appear, rabies is virtually 100% fatal. Thankfully, rabies is a vaccine-preventable virus, but you should probably still admire these fuzzballs from a distance. Number 5. Squirrels. How dangerous can a...
Squirrel, lad? How squirrel dangerous, brother? More I hear something interesting.
Critter B that skittishly avoids humans and whose cute videos go viral every time it is spotted in the wild. Well, being potential prey to a lot of predators has hardened up the squirrel and its defense mechanisms quite a bit. In California, squirrels have developed impressive defense mechanisms against one of their most frequent predators, the rattlesnake. The squirrel has been known to develop immunity to their venom, bite them back, then heat up and enlarge their tails, making the infrared sensing snakes think there's a large predator in front of them. Rabid squirrels are also capable of biting humans like their raccoon cousins. But perhaps the most horrifying squirrel incident was in Russia.
Brother, me I hear right? A man says squirrel and raccoon related, dog.
When a pack of squirrels killed and picked apart a stray dog. That's right. A big stray dog was nosing about the trees and barking at squirrels hiding in the branches overhead when a number of them suddenly descended and, according to reports, literally gutted the dog.
Crazy, dog.
So, what do you want to do? Closer!
The ads them crazy, dog.
Number 4. Platypus. If you've never seen a baby platypus, it's sincerely going to melt your heart.
Ugly.
Even as adults, the platypus continues to be just as adorable as it is unique. But not only is the duck-billed platypus one of the few mammals to lay eggs, it's also one of the few to be incredibly venomous.
Show the whole video, like the beat in the background. That's all me hear, dog. That shit fire.
Yup, the males of this duck-billed species have sharp spurs on the heels of their feet. Spurs that contain venom similar to those of other deadly animals like snakes and spiders. A sting from a male platypus is said to feel like hundreds of hornet stings, and although not deadly to adult-sized humans, victims of an attack are guaranteed to be out of commission for at least a few weeks. So, think twice before approaching a platypus.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Number 3. Anteater. Anteaters' poor vision, bad hearing, and no teeth make them almost adorable to watch, as they're forced to use their long snouts to gobble up the tiny ants and termites, which makes up the majority of their diet. It's hard for anyone to believe they could be deadly, but what they lack in bite, they make up for with a serious pair of claws they've been known to use against predators like pumas and jaguars. And if a beast like the puma is scared of the anteater, then it's safe to say we humans should be too. Well,
yo, this shit weird, nah, dog. This shit weird, brother. Them body big and them head just small and them. Yo.
Incidents are rare and anteaters usually avoid contact with humans. A few giant anteaters have reportedly killed people. In 2005, an attack that left 100 dead in northwestern Brazil, just 2 years after another man was killed in a similar confrontation with one of the long-nosed creatures. So, think twice before you encroach on an anteater's turf.
Whoa, yeah.
Number 2. Swan. Swans are nowhere near as gentle as they look. While these elegant creatures are a symbol of love, grace, and purity to us humans, they're also known to be highly territorial and aggressive. In a few rare cases, even murderous. If you've ever gotten close enough to a swan, you'll know just how quickly these creatures can turn on you. Thankfully, they are far more likely to scare you off with their large wings than they are to bite. In 2017, a boating group in England was bullied out of the water when a particularly angry swan reportedly attacked and sank their priceless seagoing vessels. Even more shockingly, in 2012, a Chicago man drowned after a swan attacked his kayak so hard that it actually capsized. It was said he'd gotten too close to the swan's nest, causing it to get agitated. So, there's a lesson learned, folks. And finally, it's time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by...
So listen now, I don't want to hear this subscriber pick or not right, cause I don't really care. Feel me? Yeah. So let's skip past that really quick. Bro, be honest. Dog. Brother.
As humans, you must keep in mind that it is also a poisonous creature. In fact, they're the only poisonous primates on Earth. Slow lories have glands on the sides of their elbows, which release a foul-smelling toxic fluid when they feel threatened. The lories then lick their own poison off their elbows and mixes it into their saliva before biting the predator who disturbed it. Generally only used as a defense.
Hold on there. You dad just said and lick they own a poison, brother, off of their elbow, mix with them spit, brother, and then fuck you up. Dog.
Mechanism, this venom can cause rashes, illness, anaphylactic shock, or even death in humans. There's one cute little monkey you'd better not play around with.
Monkey.
And that's it for today's video. Which of these...
Yo, bro, listen, bruh. Most of them, I know say raccoon they dangerous, you see me? Raccoon and whales. You know say raccoon alone, I know say dangerous dog, and the cat them dangerous dog. Cat them dangerous, brother. You see me? But I never know say rest of them dangerous dog like anteater. Like, brother, you know no teeth, you know what you gonna do to me, isn't it? But any video you see, so smash the like button real quick, comment, share, cut the post notification bell on, and we out.